What's up, guys? So you've heard me talk about Camron Mase's new sports show, It Is What It Is, which is in its second year right now and features a familiar face in former Bills running back and Hall of Famer O.J. Simpson. The show is great in my opinion because it's one of the more unfiltered and uncensored shows on sports, and the chemistry Cam and Mase have together really makes you wonder how we missed out on these two after they beefed for over 20 years not talking to one another. This is a show ESPN, FS1, and all them other shows are trying to emulate because this is what the people are watching. Similar to how the Pat McAfee show is, where Pat will say certain things that you won't hear any other ESPN talent ever say on TV, this is what Cam and Mase have brought to sports by mixing it with the culture. Basically, this is the real barbershop talk where anything goes. Anyways, the show has had a lot of memorable moments and amazing guests, which have led to viral moments.
Are you better than Jason Tatum in your prime?
Jason Tatum pretty hard, so I'm not gonna say that.
But what happened on today's show has to be up there with the best of them. So the conversation began while the panel were discussing Shaq's comments and what he said about men not having to open up to women because they'll use that against them. So take a look at this clip and see how the conversation between them transpires, and then things kind of get a little awkward as Cam and Mase just couldn't control themselves.
Okay. Shaq said men shouldn't open up to women because they'll use it against them. He said whenever something go down, they're going to throw it back in your face. Do y'all agree? OJ first.
OJ first.
When you say open up to women, I don't know what he's talking about. Is he talking about confessing? No, man, don't confess. No, I think you're right. Don't say nothing. It was your lying eyes.
Yeah.
So leave me out of the confession.
Yeah. Oh, no confession. Yeah.
Y'all got to leave me out of this.
All these episodes. Yeah, don't say that. No confession. No confession. Oh my goodness. Yo, on Killer birthday. This is classic.
Swine.
Yeah. The
Oh, I'm
blue
sweating off that.
wine. With the blueberry juice to kick that.
Oh, shit.
Oh, said don't tell her nothing. Oh, man.
Look, man. Yeah, it's like this. You test it out when it comes to a female. You give her a little bit of something if you really, really like her, and see if she bring it back up in your face later and be like, I can't tell you shit, because I only told you that to see if you bring it back up. But you know, what I will say is this. When you're in a relationship, but not even a relationship, when you're dealing with a female for a while and y'all get into that heated discussion, depending on what type of female you are. You got submissive females, you got in between, and you got aggressive females. But females say some real hurtful shit to niggas when they mad. Did I say anything when your mother was getting hot? When she was smoking crack? Her ass was coming up here every day asking me for $10 when you wasn't around. All that type of shit comes into play when you dealing with certain females. They say the most hurtful shit to try and get you mad, depending on what type of female I said you're dealing with. So at the same time, I'm saying I agree with Shaq and I agree with OJ, but if you find the right person, which is really, really hard to find, and it's not saying it's impossible, they won't do that to you. So I wouldn't say shit. It's certain little shit I would say and certain little shit I was about to say. I wouldn't say. Like all jokes aside, even like when we up here with Murder and I'll say something and he'll be like, okay, go. And I'll be like, yeah, I can say it. I'm not saying nothing because at the end of the day, that's my man. And I just Mase a bunch of my friends. I'm not going to sit there and say anything about it because everything don't need to be brought to light on the fun that you had in the past or anything like that. And some females that you're dealing with may not understand that.
So yeah, that was a funny clip that had me dying earlier watching It Is What It Is. Honestly, kudos to Cam and Mase for giving OJ a chance on their show. He honestly has become a fan favorite on there, and you could tell from the show's comment section that they really love him. That said, obviously these two were laughing in reference to the infamous OJ trial that happened over 30 years ago. And I know some of you might be offended and all, but the dude's been living his life quietly for a long time and he's almost 80 years old. On top of that, I've actually quite enjoyed watching the side of OJ on the show. I know he's had some tough times within his own community over past comments he made, but it's nice watching him redeem himself in the latter part of his life. Anyway, salute to Cam, Mase, and OJ for doing what they do.